a rocket launcher is taking flight, new darts find their mark, and a hobby shop launches in Singapore. I'm Grim.
I'm Vile Mods.
I'm Axel.
And I'm KT.
We are your hosts. All that and more in episode 61 of the Foam News Collective. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and with that, let's jump right into the news.
3D designer Foam Blasted has been running hard on his wheel, creating a new trilogy of remixes that take the internal mechanisms of the X-Shot Flux and put them into new novel shells with additional functionality. Dubbed the Hamster line, each design features a unique look, multiple files for barrels to fire other ammo types including multi-shot, inline clips, N1, Mega, or Rival, as well as add-ons like the Zero's Bayonet attachment. For files and more information, visit their Blaster downloads page in the description.
MazoFactory has a few more offerings over on his website, starting with the new Silly Shell card holders, configured in 3 shell for 11 USD or 6 shell for 17 USD. To go along with the new shell cards is a 118mm by 50mm loop tape for a PALS grid, or 2-inch duty belts at 11 USD for a bit more functionality or style to your loadouts. And finally, similar to his buffer tube sling mounts, Mazo is also offering Worker Kunlun rear sling mounts for 8 USD, which adds a D-ring strap just in front of the cheek rest. All these offerings come in a variety of colors to match just about any loadout colorway. Links, of course, will be down in the description.
Dart sweeps getting you down? Tired of using a grabber to pick up darts? Well, Printables user SoggyAuggy has you covered. Introducing the Foam Comb, the universal and omnidirectional dart picker-upper. Ooh. I don't know what just happened there. Anyway, Foam Comb, or Foam, is a remix of Ton's Dart Fork, which was in turn inspired by XC3D's Dart Devil. While Dart Fork and Dart Devil allow for easy pickup of standard 50 cal darts, Foam has the ability to pick up nearly every ammo type. Simply stab the ground to pick up full lengths, half lengths, Rival, Mega, Mega XL, Hyper, Ultra, and even N1. The only ammo Foam cannot pick up is Vortex and Missiles. This low hardware design only requires a half-inch diameter wooden dowel cut to 24 inches in length. The file set even includes a bucket-mountable hands-free fork that helps empty the teeth. If you want to comb the battlefield, feel free to check the description.
HingYip Industries has reached liftoff for his recent release of the Fenrir 717 rocket launcher. Firing from a removable spigot cartridge with a 12 kilogram spring, this blaster can lob a Mega XL dart upwards of 36 feet or a Demolisher rocket around 50 feet respectively. There is a DLC for a short dart absolver cartridge, however, HingYip has stated that it has poor performance and doesn't recommend installing it. Files can be purchased from blasterdownloads.com for €11, and hardware kits are currently being offered on HingYip's new website for just over 25 USD, along with kits of a few of his previous releases. For anyone in the States looking for these kits, a post on his Facebook page had good news of cheaper shipping rates, but the courier does require a phone number from the recipient for deliveries. Links to both the file downloads and hardware kits will be down in the description.
Reliable and able to pelt foam downrange in full auto, Hobbyist MaritimeFoam presents the Longshot Front Gun. That's right, this file set allows you to take the anemic reverse plunger Longshot Front Gun and turn it into a full auto powerhouse. This Flycore based mod to the blaster keeps the original blaster shape largely intact while adding a whole new level of functionality to the blaster. Link to the Etsy page in the description.
Creator of Flycore, Old Fusion Designs, has something new for us in the form of Hana, a pump-action springer capable of hitting 120 to 160 FPS. This Retaliator spring-powered blaster was designed with Spamf in mind. Like Spamf, Hana is top-loadable, making it perfect for HVZ, though springs are quick-swappable if you need to hit higher than HVZ spec. Hana comes equipped with a linear rail or bearings for priming, a micro Bcar, 2 foregrip styles, and an optional collapsible stock. If you're interested in building one of these for yourself, files are available at Old Fusion Designs' blasterdownloads.com page, while hardware can be acquired from Silver Fox Industries. Additionally, experimental files like grip scales and select step files can be found on Old Fusion Designs' GitHub. Links, as always, are in the description.
A new pro hobby dart has reached North America, known as Blue 2.0 darts. The folks at the BC Foam Flingers Club have been able to put these new darts through a lot of field tests, and results look extremely promising. According to Hephaestus, these 1.2 gram darts are much more accurate and able to handle long-term abuse due to their denser foam and better glue quality. Those running 13mm inner diameter barrels will also be happy to know that these bambooified darts have a better fit, with their average outer diameter being 12.95mm respectively. You can currently find them on IFB's website for those in the Asian market, or on 604 Blasters for us in North America. Links, as always, will be down in the description.
Nerf Singapore representative and renowned memester Piggy has launched a new shop, piggyfoam.com. From Lynxes and Slinkses to microswitches and Mega XL darts, Piggy is already offering a variety of items despite having just opened the store. Piggyfoam ships internationally, though shipping rates will differ depending on your location and what you purchase. All that said, if you want to pick up a premium foam blaster for competitive tournaments and backyard fun, check out the link in the description.
We haven't heard much of Siren blasters since the initial release, but sharp-eyed General Strife noticed a new offering of bolts on Walmart.com. These look to be an inverse colorway of the original darts that released with the blasters, which had compatibility issues with their 39mm length and EPP foam, now with the new bolt nomenclature. At the time of recording, this box of 20 bolts was marked down to $7 from its original $8.60 retail price. Speaking of Siren blasters, if anyone was looking to pick them up, then now might be the best time. Reddit user BBF_BBF found them on a deep clearance of 70% off on Target.com, at least in the Southern California area. Others have seen clearance racks in Target with the entire line marked down to 50% instead, so your mileage may vary.
Sillybutts has pushed their anticipated tube-fed shotgun design Breacher into beta. For those of you interested in Breacher, keep an eye out as the full public release is slated for launch on August 31st. Out of Darts is now carrying the MGN9C linear rail bearing set. That's a mouthful. While originally made for industrial application, this part is now used in some designs for a smooth priming action. Out of Darts is expanding their inventory with a number of Gavin Fuzzy custom products. For fans of the SBL platform, hardware kits are now available for the SBL2 and SBL2 EX upgrade. And for those of you looking for a metal Bcar, Out of Darts is now carrying Gavin's 8-degree Bcar in both orange and nebula fade colorways. Speaking of Gavin Fuzzy, they have released 2 new CNC upgrades for the Smiley Bolt Action Blaster. For increased durability, you can get a CNC plunger and a metal bolt replacement. Both are compatible additionally with Mr. Heathpant's Renfield Mark III. Basement Studios has released their latest design, the Flipper, a bungee-powered, low-hardware brass-barreled pistol. No performance metrics were mentioned on the release, other than the power level is considerable. Adia has released a set of Car 98-style mechanical ladder sights. The sights come in both standard mount and quick detach versions. For those of you attending the Great Lakes Action Sports Summit on August 9th, the team has released an HVZ quick reference document for the event. While it's not the full player's handbook, it should give you an idea of what to expect.
More creators have moved over to Blaster Download's website since last episode. Added to the roster is now AdiCrafts, Old Fusion Designs, Basement Studios, Galactic Creations, and rounding off with Silver Fox Industries. Wilder Toys featured a new Nerf Strike and Score target in a different colorway compared to the Gear press release we featured back in episode 56. It is unsure if this newer version will be different from the presumed prototype version found near Target's headquarters in Minnesota by community member Violet. Gemeneye is back on the vintage recreations grind, this time creating a 3D printable Recon or Retaliator barrel attachment in both a long and stubby version. Both variants are available on his printables page and are very true to the original design, giving users plenty of options to match any build, whether it be 3D printed or name branded. Meowdy partners, Ragfest 2025 Blaster Expo Exhibitor applications are now open. Be sure to spread the word and check out the forums link down below.
This episode, my Crosshairs zoomed in on this HPA Unicorn by Abkados. This at first unassuming blaster is an absolute powerhouse. With the supercore at its center, this mod takes the compact Springer and turns it into a semi-auto HPA blaster. Excellent work. And that's it for the news. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you think down below in the comments. If you'd like to support us further, consider joining us as a Ko-Fi member for some fun perks, or stopping by our merch store. A massive thank you as always to our contributors, Ko-Fi subscribers, and Discord moderation team. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks with another episode.
Ew, cats, did you just walk into my room? Gross.
I'm under the weather while I'm recording all this, so, expect a lot of coughing. I'm sorry, cats.
Hamster, that's a mouthful.
My wing. Gonna strong arm it.
Hana comes a crypt. A crypt? Tales from a crypt.
We strong arming. We getting strong. Strunk. We getting strong.